Hello guys, and welcome back to our sewing class. In the previous video, we had done the pattern drafting for this. I have actually put a link below, so you could use it to watch the video that we drafted a pattern for this. Okay, so this is cutting and then sewing. Okay, so what I did here was to fold my fabric into four, like a four fold. Okay, so my fabric is folded into four. The top part is on fold and the center part is also on fold. Okay, that is when I now had to keep my pattern on it and added my allowance. All right, so I'll just use this to show you so you don't get confused. All right, first of all, I'm going to fold it on the horizontal. This is the second method, which is the method I'm actually working with, and then you now bring it down. Okay, so by doing this, you have the front and the back. You have here on fold, and you have this part on fold as well. So you have the front and you have the back. Okay, so that is what I have, and then we're having our back neckline, and we're also having our front neckline, and I'm going to have an opening here for the front. Okay, so this is basically how the pattern we worked on is, right? And then we have our armhole coming in this way. Okay, so this is what we have. So this is what I'm cutting. So the first so this is how I folded my fabric. So already I'm explaining to you how I'm cutting it, and I'll first cut the back. Okay, so I've cut off the back, then I'll lift up, divide it, leave the back, the other part under out, and I'll trim off how I designed the front. Okay, and then I'll slash it open because I want it to have an opening there, right? So after doing that, I'm now going to trim out the design here, which in this case we've already done on the pattern. So I'm just showing you so that you don't get lost along the way, right? So this is how the whole fabric, this is what we're actually working with. So if I open this, right, I have the front and I have the back, all right? And if I open it this way, we're having the full dress. Okay, I'm having the cut open here, so you can see my back neckline is higher than my front. So that is the folding I have here. Understood? Okay, so that's the cutting I'm about to do. But in my case, remember I told you that I actually planned to create a different design to my fabric. So I'm cutting the back. All right, so I've cut off the back and I'm now cutting the front. I can decide to cut it with the paper if I want, but I'm keeping this because I'm going to use it. So I already know where I'm cutting, so I'm just cutting it back just exactly as I showed you. Okay, so that's what I've done. Like I said, I didn't want to cut off the paper because I'm going to be using it. So alright, so I'll take this off. So this is what I have. Okay, so I'm now going to open my, I forgot to do that, so I can as well just place this, use my chalk, and just mark where I want my slit to stop. Okay, so it's going to be stopping here. So I'm going to slash this to the point, so that's that. Okay, and here so I just want it more curved. Voila. So I'm okay with that. Now, before I do anything here, I will definitely need to join. You remember that I told you I'm creating a design with mine, so I'll be joining it. So I'm going to just make a notch so I actually know where my middle point is. Okay. So that's actually how you're going to keep. In your case, you're cutting it full, so you're going to just keep it full and you're going to cut it. So I'll show you what the full look is like, and then I'll be seeing you in the sewing machine. Okay guys, so I've actually drawn the lines just like I explained to you in the paper, you know. So I'll be holding, you know, between here and here. So when I take it to the sewing machine, I want you to see this. So I'll be holding it like this, and I'm going to stitch here closed. So I'll stitch here all the way to the end. When I'm done, I'll come to this side also. I'll hold them together and I'll stitch here all the way to the end. So that's what I'm going to do all the way around it. Okay, so I'm pinning it now. So I'm just pinning it at the center so that I'll be able to stitch it down. This is what you need. After this, you're just making your dress as normal, right? So I'm going to be stitching. I folded them together and I'm going to just run it on this line all the way. I'm going to do same to this other part as well. Okay guys, so I have stitched. So you can see I've stitched it down. So I have this. Okay. So I have this pleat and I also have this pleat. So like I said, I wanted two different looks, you know. So this is the neck part. You know, you can make yours wider. You know, I actually feel like widening it a bit because I don't really want it very choky. So whatever you decide to. So that's it. So this is ready. So the next thing we are going to do is that we're going to attach facing for the neck, and I'm actually also having my pocket, so I'm going to attach that. Okay, so I've attached the pocket. I've also knitted the neckline, you know, the way I want it. So now is to give it a good press. That's it. So the next thing is now to seal this. So the first thing you can do, because I'm going to have, if you're not going to have a slit, then you can, you know, seal up the sides at whatever you kept. You first knit, fold your sleeve, you know, like hem it, and then you're going to place this together and sew it all the way down. So when you're done sewing, you can now knit in your hemline. But because I am having a slit here, so I'm going to first of all knit in my hemline, you know, at whatever I kept it to be. So that's what I'll do first. Then I can now close up this, or the same thing, you can as well just close up and stop where your slit, wherever you marked your slit to stop. All right, then you're going to knit in your hemline and then finish up the slit. Okay guys, so I'm done. I'm just trying to clear that out of the way. Okay, so this is what you have. I'll actually put it up on the mannequin for you to see what it looks like. Okay. So this is it. We have our pockets here. Okay. So it's a bit body fitted. It's not too loose and all that. So I'm gonna put it on the mannequin for you to see what it looks like. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, don't forget to do that and watch out for my next class. All right, so my name is Nita, a physical and online instructor, and I'll be seeing you in my next class. So see what this looks like on the mannequin. that's what it looks like. Trying to just make you get a full view of it.